Hey, hello everyone. It's your friend Uncle Mike. Yeah, I'm back here again. Like I promised, I'm going to be back in some few days to continue my last video, which I was not able to finish because it was too long. Then I decided to cut into two parts. So I'm going to continue the second part today. If you haven't watched my last video, which is the first part, Canada Tourist Visa Application Guide, which will guide you on how you can process your application, tourist visa without the support or the need of any agent, quickly go and watch it because I show you how you can single-handedly process it, and I'll show you my screen doing the sample application step by step, stages by stages, to just show you how you can do it by yourself and the question that you will be asked and the right answer and how to sign up from the even the URL. I provide the URL to the official website where you can start this application by yourself, and I put everything in place. So I'm going to stop where I'm going to start where I stopped last time. So if you haven't watched it, please go and watch it. You will see it is before this video. It's titled Canada Tourist Visa, which I've already now put part one. This one is going to be the part two. Okay, so let's begin. My screen. I'm going to be sharing my system screen with you, like just like the last time, to make sure I show you the sample application and you can see how I process it. Now we are already reached the stage showing us that we are eligible to process for Canada Tourist Visa for 10 good years. Canada Tourist Visa. I've already explained to you about the policy as well, which I've provided the link and also other things in my last video. So please go and watch that one. And now I told you this is not the last stage, showing you that you're eligible for tourist visa and you can get 10 years. That doesn't mean you have the visa. There's some other stage that you need to continue, which we're going to now continue on this video. So let's begin now. You should be able to see my screen. Yeah, this is where we stop now. We have to click continue. I'll be focusing more on my system screen right now. So just, I believe you'll be seeing it now. So after you click continue, it's have to show you, just state the continuation, showing you that we have more questions to ask you based on your answer. So you just read through and the next thing, just go and click there, continue. So when you click it continue, it's still finding out your eligibility application. Now it's asking you again, what are your purpose for visiting Canada, which is simple. I think we have answered this such question in our past video, but it's still just the same thing. So you just have now listed to visit family because your application is a visit visa, so it can be the category, it can be fall on any of this, but we are dealing with only tourist visa. So you just go and click the tourism. If you are visiting family, this is a different application and different requirement. So I'm only discussing about the tourist here. After you click there, yes, another good question here. Do you have a job in the country where you currently live in? You click yes. If you have a job, you click yes. But if you click yes, remember to make sure you have your maybe employment certificate or verification letter from your employment from your employee, to make sure you can prove your employment status. So if you also don't have, with these two things I think I've explained in my last video as well, it's either you are employed or at least you own your own business. This one of these two things is very, very important, because if you don't have a job and you don't own your own business, yeah, like the second question is asking, do you own your own business? So this one can be no, but both of them can be no. The number one and the number two can be no, because if both of them is no, then where do you want to get the finance? How do you want to finance yourself? And what is the reason? If you don't have a job, you don't have any income, there's no reason for you to go on tour. So be careful about this stage. Even if you don't have a job, if you don't have your business, you can just put your business. Maybe you talk with your friend who have a company, can give you a letter, something like that, just to make sure. Because sometimes some people are into a lot of business, like maybe online business, which they categorize as maybe, so you can still categorize as self-employed. But some people, they're self-employed, but their company are not registered. So you just have your way to play around this, but make sure both question, not you didn't select no, because when you select no, definitely you already disqualify yourself. Yeah, yeah, you click no there. You can also click yes. It depends on the answer, the one you are choosing for yes, and also do you need to depend on someone else for financial support? As a tourist, you don't have to depend on anyone, unless maybe if you are like going with your parent and your parent will be sponsoring you on this tour, then that's good. But if you are going as a single, single person that you are going to be, going alone, place and place, your finance have to depend on you. So this place have to be yes. I mean, no, sorry. Yes, this place is not going to depend on your travel history. If you haven't traveled to other country for the last past 10 years, you have to select no. But if you have to visit some other country, even neighboring country, as long as it shows on your passport that you have visited a place that is entry visa, I mean entry stamp, even if it's visa on arrival or you apply visa before you go, that's fine. Just make sure like the answer you are putting here is corresponding to the reality. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to maybe fake it. If you are putting yes, it have to show on your passport history. But if you are putting up, because you need to scan all those pages and upload it on this application, which I'm going to show you in this explanation in this video I'm recording. So now here, yeah, you can also click yes, it depends, like I said. Then after you answer that, then you click continue, which is next. Either you click no or you click yes, doesn't matter. So that's why I'm going to change it to no now to just let you know that it have no problem with the application. You don't have to lie. Are you accomplishing a family member that his status is in Canada? Maybe you're accomplishing someone that's this have a status in Canada who have been in Canada maybe for different purpose. So now you want to accomplish the person. So it have to depend. If it's no, you just have to click no, and if it's yes, you just have to click yes. It depends on your own situation. Yes, so then you click continue. This question is always funny, but I believe if you have committed any crime, like I explained here in my last video as well, this stage it's very tricky. Maybe you are being arrested for something, as long as you are not being charged to court and you are not found guilty of this charge, you didn't commit any crime. So this place should be no. So because maybe you go in fight with person and you enter fight with person and later the police come and questioning, take you to police custody. You spend 1 day there. That doesn't mean like this place doesn't have to be as long as you are not being charged to court and you're not found guilty of the charge. This place should be no place. Even if you are charged to court, as long as you are not guilty of the charge, you know, this place should be no. But if you are and maybe you have maybe spend some J time, stuff like that, it have to be yes, and which you will need to explain. But now we just click no because I know most people will be applying. And say 90% of people will be watching this video and use this video for application. Definitely, I'm sure they haven't commit all this crime, a crime that can be, can be categorized as a criminal offense. So now you click no and you click here, next. Okay, this stage also, you have to understand this doesn't, if you have a medical exam performed in the IRS, which is the government, the allocated medical center, this you have to know. If you have done it, maybe you just have your blood test somewhere, or maybe even general food test check. That doesn't mean like you don't have to click yes there. It have to be done with the appointed medical center by IRCC, which is the Canada government authority. So if you haven't done this, please you have to click no there because most people, almost 99% of people who's going to be watching this video, probably if you have done that, you won't need to be watching this video for guide on how to apply. So just click no for this stage. Like I said, don't go and do medical just at any hospital and click yes here. This is very different, and don't worry, during your application after you submit, and medical is actually not required for someone who is going for tourists. It's only required for people who's going to stay more than 6 months. So you may not need it, but in some situation, if you're maybe after the immigration officer check your application, have any doubt or any reason, just to ask you for medical checkup, you will receive a notification and been given an instruction on how to go about this, tell you the nearest or maybe they will just give you details on how you can access this medical center and how to get the test done. But for now, just click no. It's not even required for tourist visa. But in some situation, like I said, visa authority, immigration officer can just decide to request. So just click no. Yes, click no, and you then click next. Okay. Do you want to submit an application for family member? It depends. If you're a group of people, your family, you want to go on tour, then that's fine. You click yes, but definitely this video I make it purposely for maybe individual who want to do their own application. So, but it still can be used. So if it's just a question, you can say yes. If you're a group, if you're maybe single person, individual, just click no, and then you continue as well. Yeah. This question is very tricky. You have to understand, even if someone is assessing or doing this application for you, I will advise you just based on my expert level, just always click no. Like, are you giving someone access to your application, especially when you are doing it individual application? That is as an adult. There's no reason for you, even someone is doing for you. Even we, as an agency, when we do it for people, we click no because it doesn't make any sense. As an adult, if you don't know how to handle your own application, they see you as not intelligent enough, or someone who's struggling with life. I'm just giving some tips here, so you always click no. Maybe if you're asking you if you give someone access to your application, but in case if you also believe, you can do it yourself, maybe some medically challenge, stuff like that, you can click no. It doesn't have anything to do. But here, if you click no, maybe if you say yes, you appointed representative, um, maybe someone in Canada also doing it for you, authorized by the IRCC, because there are some authorized agency which are authorized to handle application on behalf of this, on behalf of Canada. But is this is not type of application, the tourist visa application, maybe people who are applying for citizenship, or for investors, kind of application. This application, no immigration officer will expect you not to be able to handle it by yourself, because it's just a very simple application. So you click no. And watching this video, I've already even give you the very good details on how you can single-handedly and do it. Like I said, if you are maybe uh, processing your own application and maybe you miss it up, you can understand it. Just go back to your YouTube channel. So that's why you need to subscribe on this channel. But on your YouTube channel, you go to the channel and you keep watching it. You put it on your phone. If you're watching it, you'll be doing it on your system, be watching it, so it can give in each next guide, so you won't make any mistake, because a single mistake will make your application to be turned down, which will cost you a lot, because your application fees is not refundable. You should know that the time you have put in, and also the energy you have put, everything become wasted. So, and also when you get rejected, it start counting. It start reducing your after your as it started reducing your eligibility. Even it will affect you when you're applying to other countries. So that's why you have to make sure, like when you are doing your application, you have to be very, very extra mile careful. You have to be careful about it and make sure you put everything in order and make sure there's no mistake in your application. That's why each of these questions, they are very, very important. They may look simple, and maybe you can think like, this is very simple. If I go through it myself, I can see. But if you just make a very slight mistake in this answer a wrong question, put, just based on, let me just do it fast, and you just put any answer, you get yourself rejected. So now let's click next. Yeah, when you click this, then in the past 10 years, have you been given the fingerprints? Means that if maybe you have a visa to Canada before, you have been rejected one time, means that if you are reapplying, you won't need to do fingerprint again. But we're dealing with people who haven't applied before, so you have to just click no, because if you have applied before, you'll have know all the procedure you won't need to be doing. But maybe you use agent during this first time, which you got rejected. If it's still within 10 years, you have submitted your top print at the embassy, you just click yes here. it will ask you some few information about your passport, so it can, you know, update your fingerprint from your last application. But if you're just new to it, just click no. Don't worry, they will give you, after you submit your application, they will send you a letter, invitation letter to come for the fingerprint. They will give you details or necessary things that you need to know. The appointment date, everything will be given, you know. So you now you click no. All right. They have fees associated with this application, like you know, in our eligibility check, they already show us we have to pay 100 Canadian dollar for the application fees. Now asking you, are you accepted? Are you accept from this paying of this application? It's definitely no. There's no reason there for you not to pay. So you just click no. Will you be paying? Yeah, your fees. You just click I will be paying my, yes, I will be paying my fees. Then you click on continue. Okay. This question, I think I've also explained it in my last video as well. Are you able to digitalize the digital copy of your documents? You have to at least have it scanned, or we advise you to use a computer scanner. You can use your phone scanner, but most time when you use phone scanner, the visibility of the is now it's kind of blunt, and nobody really want to stress themselves zooming your application, zooming the document to see all the details. So that's why you have to make it enough clear, like you know, the clarity have to be on the top level. So you just, I would advise you take it, if you, most people they don't have scanner, so you take it to the cyber cave, and you know, you get it scanned there. You save it in PDF. I would advise you to get it saved in PDF file. So because when you save it in maybe JPEG, it have to be in a, you have to keep uploading a lot of document on one page. But when you combine, not like you combine, or anyway, let's get to the where the uploading stage, and then I can explain to you much better. Now you have to click yes, because even if you don't have, you have to click you have, because you can access it, you know, by going to cave, stuff like that. Okay, will you be paying application fees online? Mm, I will advise you should pay online. You know, it make your application more faster. Because if you can pay online, you have to go and pay at the visa center, which it's have to require you to travel definitely, or maybe transport to the embassy. So you just click online. Most people, almost everyone, either you have Visa card, Mastercard, any of this card, you can see there's a lot of option. Any of this card is acceptable. So just click yes, and you click next. Yes, yeah, you have to review your answers. You review some very important parts. They won't show you. Yeah, you can see that side at the right hand corner. You can click edit in case after checking this answer you realize you made some mistake. You just click that place. It depends on the section. You can see each section have their own editing option at the top corner, the right corner. You can see it there. I will also circle it in this video so you can easily see it. Then you check everything and make sure not all the answers will show. These are just to only show the most important one they want, not all the security question. This one nobody is accessing it, but these are the question that the immigration officer will be accessing. So these are the reason why they are showing you again, to make sure they are all correct. So if it's not correct, please click edit and make sure you put the correct answer. Cross check it as many times as you can, just to make sure everything is in order. Read it again, take your time, study it, don't rush. Like you can see, you take it step by step, grow it. Don't be in rush. If you're in rush, you can pause it and continue later. You can, that's why it always have a save and exit, so when you have free time you can get back to it. So now if everything is fine, then you click continue. Yes, good. This is it. Now we're on the uploading stage. The good news is you don't have to now print everything, take it to the embassy, start, submitting hard copy. Everything can be done, at the comfort of your own room. Just do it on your system, scan everything. Then, yeah, now the question is stage one, you must log into your own account by submitting an application. You cannot use another person's account. It means that when you create your own account, don't submit your application on another person's account. So, when you are submitting your own application, you can see all the questions are related to your own affiliated to you, and even your name, everything has been attached to this account. So because of you now you have this account, that doesn't mean because it allows you to even have multiple applications, but that doesn't mean that you can just apply on the same account to another for another person. Okay, so you just read through this page, and also second stage, save your application, which we are all saved. Like I told you, when you click next, automatically it's saved. And now we have done this second part as well. Just read through. Yeah, on the test stage, this is where we're going to upload. Yes, you should also take note of this. You have to complete this application within 60 days. If you don't complete this application within 60 days, then it will automatically delete the application. You have to start. It doesn't have any problem. You just need to restart again. Yes, this is the uploading stage. You can read through like all the requirement, and also the acceptable file, and the maximum size, which is 4 megabytes. You have to know, which I believe any of these documents shouldn't be more bigger than this. The JPEG is acceptable, PDF is acceptable, doc, which is Microsoft, is also acceptable. Yes, so read through everything. Make sure you are familiar with it. Yeah, they put, everything was very, very in clear details. And now this is the first stage. After we upload, then it will go to the payment session. So we have only left with two stages now, with the uploading stage and the payment stage. Yes, okay. Now this is a document checklist. You see, you can just take your time, read through everything. Yeah, when you read, you can see, give you details, everything. Yes, now we are on the uploading stage. Here, this is the stage where I'm going to stop all this explanation, and maybe in my next other video, it won't be the next one, or then maybe one of these videos I will come up on how you can even access the required document before you even start to even apply. Because there's a way you can access all the requirement documents, just a few questions just to access it, and even prepare the document in advance. But yeah, it's still the same thing. After getting to this stage, what you just need, you can see the application for visitor visa, IMM 5257. Okay, so it's required. You need to click on it. When you click on it, then it will automatically open a new tab. Then you download it. When you download it, please you have to make sure you have your Adobe Reader on your system, which is Adobe Reader PDF Reader. You have to have it on your system, and it should be updated, because if it's not updated, sometimes it's give a lot of trouble and it doesn't even open in the right way. And when you are feeling that, I will do another video to explain much this about this application, because you have to understand a lot of things about this when you are filling all this application. Yeah, but now these are the stage. I'm sure you can handle a lot of people can handle this. When you open the application, it's just going to ask you about your personal question, which I can be giving a sample. It's just then that one, you download that one. Then also family information is also required. There you can see we have passport, we have proof of means of finance, we have digital photo, we have purpose of traveling, which is this purpose of traveling is just an explanation, instead explanation to prove and explain in details. It just can be in the form of letter, just your day by day. And maybe in some other video I need to do this. You just for example, you have to show every day what are you going to be doing every day, where are you going to visit, and then if you're planning to spend like maybe 1 week or 2 weeks, yeah, you have to show it. And don't forget, it's advisable, I will say it again, it's advisable for you. Actually, sometimes it's tricky. I would say it's advisable for you to have your flight book, you need to initiate a flight ticket to show the time you are entering, and also the date you are exiting. But sometimes it's tricky because most of this flight is not refundable, so and it's not required. But still, if you just want to make your application to be more to the successful rate to be high, then you can do that. If you believe, like, even if your application is not acceptable, you can have a way to get refund from agency or the maybe the booking agent you are using. So application the flight can be cancelled. It depends on the condition and depend on the platform you are booking it for. So, but don't let us talk about that one. So this one, but you can see here family information. These are the two applications you need to download. The first one, application form for visa for visitor visa, and the last one, family information. This application, when you click on them, you can see is in a green ink. When you click it, it opens a new tab and give you access to download it. And when you download it, you just fill it on your PDF. It will show you going to open in the PDF format and give you access to fill it. When you fill it, you just need to click save. When you click save, then you come and upload it there. And this other information, passport. Remember, on this passport page, not only your passport copy, you need to every stamp page on your passport in case for people who have traveled to other country before. And every page, stamp page on your passport, you need to scan them, you know, one after the other. But firstly, your first page should be your passport data page. So now we continue, and yes, we have other document as well, which is temporary resident visa made outside Canada. As long as you're applying from outside Canada, you also need to download this application as well and fill it. It's just some information as well, and also client information. This client information, this last one, the client information it's just optional, but in case you just have some explanation to provide, maybe about your job or about your business, or to explain something about your bank statement, maybe there's a huge fund just coming in into your account, which you need to give explanation about. Maybe it's investments from this company, from those company, because you don't have to just show proof of bank statement when you can explain the source of income. If you believe that the source of income you are, maybe your job letter, your monthly salary showing on your job letter is very low compared to what you are showing on your bank statement, they really want to understand where this fund coming from. So if you believe your bank statement, your fund is questionable, you can just give an explanation about all these details, or maybe if you have passport, anything that you believe it's the immigration officer should have known that it's not been asked, not personal life, not about your story, no, just something like about maybe surname being changed, you are married, or something like that. So you can just read on Microsoft, type it up, and print it out. You can sign it just in the form directly to the consular, Canada, wherever. Just get the address, put it, and then save it. Sign it. It's much better. You can put each signature, save it in PDF, and upload it on this stage. You can also upload it in Microsoft, but I will advise you just make sure you always save your application, your anything like that in PDF, because putting on Microsoft, the version you are saving it with, and the version that's going to open it will maybe a little bit different, which should make your work to be a little bit, maybe the right, the front, the size may change, but when you convert it to PDF, it's make it perfect. Every system will be able to open it. So now on the fifth stage, then now you should know, because you haven't give biometric before, you have to pay biometric fees, which is 85 Canadian dollar, with the application fees, which is total is going to be 185. Yeah, 185 total. So after you upload all the information required, then you will have option now to upload. To go next and make payment. But without uploading it, now we don't have any option. It won't be showing option, because all the documents are required need to be uploaded first before the option for making payment will show, which I'm not going to be uploading. I'm sure, but you now have a good understanding on how you can single-handedly process your own Canada tourism without this single any support of the agent. Yes, I'm still going to be showing you a lot of other things about Canada. And I will also put some other links that's important link, which I've already put in my first video about the policy, visa policy, about the 10 years, saying it means you have 10 years Canada tourism. That doesn't mean you can stay for 10 years. The policy, you have to live less than 180 days, which is 6 months. On every single entry, the policy link, I will show you that, and also policy giving you that's showing you that you can now, as a tourist visa, you as a tourist in Canada, you can now apply for a job, and you won't need to hesitate if you get a job. Yeah, you will just need to reapply with them. So in case if you are going there, you have already have your agent, or maybe a friend, family already promised you, as long as you enter, you'll be able to get a job, maybe use their link to secure a job, then that's good for you. So now I've done my part. If you have any question or you think there's something that is not clear on this video, you can just put it on the comment section there. I will try my best to explain much better about this. And I will be coming up with some other video. I have some good news for you in my next video. Maybe I'm not sure. I was just thinking I should give you some tips because now there's a scholarship application going on in China, which now for March intake 2024. It would be good. I should give you some tips and give you some schools that is giving good scholarship for people who really want to study overseas, like without paying any fees or maybe paying less fees. Yeah, because there for March intake, a lot of scholarship, they're all partial. Uh, but still, we still have some very, very good offer. But in case if you want to use our agency, we have some good scholarship for bachelor student and also for master student. If you want to use our agency to process it, to make it more faster, because as we have a good connection with a lot of schools and we have a partner, we have been partner with more than 100 universities in China. You can see this website on this screen. I'll be showing you chinabrightedu.com. You can click on it. It allows you to see the all available offer that is maybe open for application. You can visit the website, apply directly, upload your. It's very simple website. It's very straightforward, but you will have all the things that's needed. You know, upload your application. Apply, sign up, fill your application online, upload the documents, and one of our admission officer will just get back to you after assessing your application online. And if you need to be contacted, we will be contacted by WhatsApp or by email. So, and if not, I will still also come here to give you some tips and give you some schools that you can apply to directly. But some people, you may feel like you really need the support to make it faster, because the secret is when you apply through agent, it's much easier than doing it by yourself, especially when it comes to admission in China. So see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye and have a good day. One love.